Next up, let's go ahead and do a trial balance. We've got all of our journal transactions posted to the general ledger. And so now we want to do a trial balance. And a trial balance is a listing of all the accounts in the ledger and the balances. And the point of the trial balance is to determine whether or not the total of debits equals the total of credits. So go to the end of your ledger and you will see a page for trial balance. And you should have all the accounts listed along with the account number. And so what we're going to do is grab the balances of each of these accounts from these ledger accounts listed below. But because we have two windows open, we can go ahead and go over to our left side or right side, depending on how you want to set up your windows. And head on over. And we can start with the cash account. So there's cash. And so I'm going to click here. Now we're looking for a debit balance. So I'm going to type an equal sign. And then I can just simply come over to that cash account page. Click on the final balance. And enter. Accounts receivable, Linda Brown. And you'll notice that it puts a formula in there. Special notation to indicate that it's going to a different page to find that information. Okay, Linda Brown, accounts receivable. Would be a debit balance, but there's nothing there, so we could either put 0 or we'll go ahead and put an equal sign and just put that if we did have a balance, we'd want to go right there. And there's our dash line indicating no balance. Accounts receivable, Valley Auto. Right there, equal sign. Office equipment. Office furniture. Move that up just a little bit so I can get to that button. There's office furniture. Click right there. So continue in a similar fashion and put in all of the balances, paying attention to whether or not they're debits and credits, and then we will return and take a look at your numbers and see if our debits and credits are equal. So hopefully when you get done you have something that looks about like this, and you should see the balance at 0. And what this balance does, there's a formula in here to take the sum of all the debits and subtract the sum of all the credits. And if they equal 0, then debits equal credit. And it is an indication that we posted correctly. It doesn't necessarily mean that we journalized everything correctly, but at least we applied the rules of debit and credit correctly, and that our ledger is in balance. So we'll move on, do a little more practice, and so make sure you ask any questions, check your work, and we will move forward with journalizing and posting. Oh, and don't worry about the income summary account. We will deal with that a little bit later. That should just be blank for now.